Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Noman here, and today we are going to discuss about the canvas issues. For example, if your UI is not showing on the game view, or if you are facing problem that your UI is not clickable, your button is not clickable, or you are facing problem with the 3D workspace, you can say the UI, or the issue related your UI is not showing in the game view. So we are going to discuss that basically. So the first thing is that we need to make sure that we have a canvas. Here we have a canvas, you can see. Canvas has a component, it's a canvas scaler and the graphic raycaster. Basically we are going to discuss the canvas or the canvas scaler. So here we have render mode. Basically if we are working in our 3D game and we have a simple UI to show, for example this is my instruction UI, then you can see this UI is showing here, right? If I click here, then the next UI appear, or if I continue, then it's still showing the UI. Okay, here you can see. So we have a render mode screen overlay selected. If we change our screen space, for example into the camera, then what we need to do, we need to make sure that we add the reference of our main camera. If you are using the world space, then you have to make sure that you attach the camera, and if you are using the world space, then it means that your UI will be show in the 3D world space. Okay, so for example we have a scenario here. Let me show you. This is basically the planets, and you can see this UI. This UI is showing in a 3D environment, and this 3D environment, this UI canvas is added. You can see this is in the world space and it will work accordingly. Okay, so another issue that you can face, it can be related the anchor points. For example, this is the instruction panel. For example this my game panel, and here we have a instruction panel, let's say, yeah, here. So here we have an instruction panel. If our instruction panel is not correctly aligned with the canvas, its anchor points not properly aligned with the canvas, then it will be a problem that your UI will not appear. Okay, for example if we just play it, then we will see the issues here. Okay, this here you can see the UI is showing here, but it's not appearing here, right? So the next thing is that we have to select the anchor points and properly align our anchor points with the canvas, then it will appear on the game view. Another option that we have, it can be related the canvas scaler. For example, we not select the canvas scaler. For example, we make it constant pixel size, like you are using a UI from the another game and you just drag and drop it, and you are facing that problem, and then you are trying to like make it fix like that, but it's not working, right? So for that case you need to make sure that you choose your screen size. By default we have a screen size 1920 by 1080, but according to my requirement I use this reference resolution. Okay, so let me show you also the canvas in a world space. For example, this is the world space. So it means that this UI, basically this canvas is showing in the world space. Let's say we have this canvas here. If we just make it little far away, yeah, here. So here you can see we have a UI here. Mostly games use the world space, you can say the high features game, for showing the instruction or for showing the, you can say, uh, tutorial for the 3D game. So they use the 3D world space canvas, so it will appear like that. Another issue that you can face is that we have this main camera here, and if we just go back to the overlay and go to again main camera, and here we have a option cooling mask. Basically, if we not select the, you can say, the cooling mask related the UI, and we just select the transparent default, you can say this, basically we select it, or we unselect the UI, then you can see we are getting a problem here. Basically it will ignore the, you can say, it will ignore the environment as well, and it's appearing like that. Okay, sometime some newbie face that problem, so you can make sure that you selected everything and it will work fine. Mostly if you have some, you can say, the cooling, then you need to make sure the steps according to the process, but that's not the tutorial related, so we will be on the canvas. Another issue that we can face is that if we just start our game and we trying to click on the UI, here I'm trying to click on the UI, then it's not clickable. So most of the cases newbie started game and added a canvas or the UI, the button is not working or it's not clickable. Okay, for example, right now it's clickable. Now let me do again and show you. Now it will not click because we have a problem here that we not added a event system basically inside our hierarchy. That's why it's causing the problem that we not able to click our UI or any type of mouse click, so it will work like that. Okay, so another problem that we face is that we have two canvas. For example, we have this canvas related the instruction, and we have this canvas, it's related the, you can say, another optional canvas to show you. For example, so here we have this pause game panel basically. So I want that I can see that panel in front of another canvas. So for that we need to work on the sorting order. So for example, this is my canvas, and here if we go to the inspector, we can see this is, we have ordered in layer. Okay, if we trying to increase it, or let me make it overlay and let's make it again. Yeah, it was on world space, that's why it's not showing. Okay, so now you can see the difference. It's 3 basically, the canvas sort order is 3, that's why it's showing the pause screen. And if we try to make sure that our canvas 1 shows in front of that panel, then we have to make sure to increase the canvas order, for example 4, then it will appear like that. So we can make you can say the fixing like that, and make sure the another canvas UI will appear. Here we have a scenario here. For example, this is my canvas, another canvas here, basically a pop-up canvas. A pop-up canvas will be in a 3D environment. So we added a, you can say, the screen space and add a camera, and we have no order layer here. If our UI is showing, then it will not appear. Okay, so it will not be seen in front. So we have to make sure that we align the sort order according to our desired requirement. So that's how you can fix the canvas UI. Basically these are the few things that you have to make sure, and mostly the problem arises due to the event system sometime, and mostly our canvas choose you can say the render mode is choosing in a world space, or sometime we not added a proper you can say the screen size. For example, if we not add a screen size properly, then it will be not work like that. So we have to make the screen responsive, so that's why we choose the scale with screen size. Then it will work properly on the horizontal you can say the horizontal orientation. So that's how we can fix the canvas. So that's for today. See you in the next video. Okay.